Rocky, what are you looking at? Yeah, what? What's up?
Day 14! Gazbot! 100 Days of Making Comics! That's right, we're back once again to hear about me blathering about comics and drawing and writing and things. No music today. That was all done. That's in the past. What we're doing now is working on writing all day. Not all day. What I should say is all the working I did today was on writing, which was a bit over 2 hours. I don't think it was quite 2.5 hours. So we're kind of back to the standard minimum, which is better than yesterday. I had planned on really doing a lot today. I wanted to get like 4, 5, 6, 12 hours, but I had to work on some client work a little bit and catch up on some household stuff. And I actually, at some point, took a run to Target, and I found this.
So I'm in Target, and I stop in the toy aisle. Look at this guy. He's a wrestler called CM Punk. That's supposed to be him. It's not even close. Now look at this guy. Same guy. Better.
So see, isn't that as good as watching me do a drawing? Anyway, what's funny when I was there, aside from looking at that wrestling figure, is I saw lots of people. I went there late, and I saw lots of people shopping more than I normally do at like 9:30 at night. And a lot of people, adults, were like in the toy aisle, and I saw people like holding Transformers stuff. So I was like, oh man, this is like the hot time to get your Transformers and Star Wars figures and Turtles and stuff. And then it occurred to me that they were probably, for the most part, buying Christmas presents for children, as opposed to being a big man kid like myself who was actually looking for himself. So then I was like, oh yeah. Anyway, the 2 hours of work I did today was on writing. I finished the second issue, scripting. It's kind of bittersweet, and I'll tell you why. When I had the main document of everything, I'd broken it up into 4 sections to be 1 issue each to then turn into a script. And I was coming near the end of this section, and I was really worried I was going to get it in under the 22, 23 page mark, because some earlier pages ended up taking a lot longer than I thought. But by the time I got to the end, it all evened out, and it came to 23 pages exactly. So I was pretty stoked on that. However, when I went back to the main document to pull the chunk for 3 and get that ready to start working on later tonight, tomorrow, whatever, it didn't add up, because where I ended at 2 and where 3 began, I'm like, well, that isn't the same spot. Did I erase some paragraph or mess up a file? And what I realized they did was, when I was breaking it up into chunks, the big file, I went issue 1, issue 2, issue 3, issue 3, issue 4. So I actually made it into 5 issue chunks, which is more than I want to do. 4 is more than I wanted to do. I wanted this to be a small story. I compromised with myself and said, well, 4 issues will be like 1 fat book or 4 skinny books, fine. Now I'm looking at 5 issues. So I was faced with I will be faced tomorrow, although I already think I know what I'm going to do, is either I now do 3 more issues, which is 1 full issue more than I wanted to do, or I, as I go, just cut stuff down and squish it and stuff. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make the 5 issues. And my hope is that when I go back to do layouts and kind of the overall rewrite, that it'll naturally give me stuff to cut throughout the entire story to whittle it down to 4 issues, as opposed to just trying to cut it out of the last 3 issue chunks. So, like I said, bittersweet, because like, yeah, end of issue 2, halfway done with all the writing. No, I miscounted 5. I couldn't count to 4. I counted to 5. I have failed my elementary school self. So that's it for today. Tomorrow I'm going to have to deal with that sort of writing issue, but like I said, I feel like I'm just going to power through and try to get those done. I do have a little client work I got to do tomorrow too. So we're going for minimum 2 hours tomorrow, hopefully more, but I'm kind of thinking my minimum is 2 hours, barring exceptional circumstances like being in the studio for 10 hours or like on Christmas Day or something, where maybe I'll just do whatever I can, go back to the 30-minute minimum that this project was started at. But other than those sort of exceptional days, any day where I'm just doing client work, housework, friends and family stuff, 2 hours is my minimum, officially. You heard it here, because where else would you hear it? So, okay, so today was day 14. We're done with that. And we have 86 days left. 86.